got a new single out from your
Yeah,
last album.
top five.
Could you tell us a little bit about the inspiration for that song?
Absolutely. It was inspired by the American working class heroes, the men and women who get up and get it done, and most people I was raised around and most people I hang around and see and converse with on a normal basis, man, they're 9 to 5 people. They're waiting on Friday afternoon about 5 o'clock, checking the watch, checking the clock on the wall, and ready to get home and get a weekend started and, forget about worries for the week. And so that was really the initial inspiration for it, waiting on 5 to get started on 6. So that could mean, 5 to 6 o'clock, or waiting on 5 to get started on a 6-pack if you're a beer drinker or whatever it may be. But overall, the sentiment of the song is just happy. It's happy, it's uplifting, it's upbeat, and it made me feel good. So, when I'm in recording mode or writing mode, I just try to do things that make myself feel good, and then hopefully those reciprocate upon to others. And I feel that it has. So it's becoming a hit, and I'm thankful for that. But I just enjoy it. I enjoy making music, and it's been my job for as long as I can remember. And I've been doing it for a living for quite some time now. So it's the blessing that keeps on giving.
Well, one last question now. You're going to be at the Opry Saturday night for this good cause to raise awareness and money to deal with food insecurity. But this is going to be sort of a return to the place where you were inducted not so long ago.
Yeah.
What do you remember the most about being inducted into the Grand Ole Opry?
Well, it was a total surprise. First of all, I have to go even further back. It was a total surprise and shock to me with the invitation, which I was extremely grateful for, because to know me is to know that I love to play the Grand Ole Opry, to know that I would have been doing it even if I wasn't a member. I would still be just as happy to show up and be there. It's a great honor. But I do love it in a deeper sense than just playing and getting up there and doing it. I have a deeper respect, reverence, and love for it than just what meets the eye and just what you see on stage. And so Keith Urban invited me at the Ryman, but it was during a concert that I was playing at the Ryman, like a side of the Opry. He just happened to be a guest of mine that night, and it was really an amazing thing. And he invited me, and then shortly thereafter, it was a surprise to me, but Garth Brooks was actually my inductor, if you will, and came across the stage, and man, it was just awesome. He was so nice and so courteous and so humble, and just made me feel like $1 million. And it was a great sold out night at the Opry, and packed house. And for me, being a guy who I just revere country music. I just love it for what it's built on. It's built, country music is built on working class heroes. It's built on lonesome, ornery, and mean type people. It's built on, lovers and fighters and whiskey all-nighters. It's built on rebels and renegades and people who did it their own way. And it's funny, I actually have a song on my new record called "We Did It Our Way, We Did It Anyway," which is kind of an ode to that lifestyle. But it was built on that in my eyes, and so all my favorites are that. And some of my favorites are also fellow Grand Ole Opry members, male and female. And so I think that to be a part of that is not just a membership to me. It's not just a trophy, a mantelpiece. It's to me, it's like, wow, when I walk in the door, my name is on a plaque on the wall. It runs so much deeper for me, and it's part of my lifeblood as far as who I am as an artist. And who I am as an artist is a lot of pretty much who I am as a man. What you see is what you get. So I'm a bit quieter off stage, but I get a little loud and loose and fun and rowdier when I'm on stage. It's just part of my personality. But everybody has their own way. So that's how I do. And whenever I was inducted into the Opry, it just elevated it that much more for me. I was that much more happy to be there. And I know from myself speaking, I'm sure others can speak on this too, but for me, it's just a great sense of pride that I take walking on stage as a member of the Opry.
Well, even you rowdy rebels can, work for a good cause.
Yeah.
So folks will be able to join you and send in donations Saturday night during the Grand Ole Opry show. Thank you much for your time. I'd like to talk a little bit longer, but I've got to go back stage now and clean up your dressing room for
Well,
the show.
it's been a pleasure to be with you, and I do encourage everybody to join the great cause, because you know what, when you're helping people, it's rewarding. It's rewarding, and you know what, that's what we're put on earth for, man, to help each other and love each other, and give your fellow man a helping hand, or woman a helping hand, and just give them a helping hand, and do what you can. And I'm a firm believer in that, and I'm proud to be on the forefront of it, and thankful that I was asked to do it, and it was a no-brainer for me.
Well, thank you very much, and we're all looking forward to the show.
Yes, sir.
Take
Thank
care.
you very much. Have a great day.
You too, sir.